All right, what's happening, family? L.A.R movement still moving. Black women under attack, part two, I guess. Look, I saw something very disturbing last week. I don't like these reality shows, and I know people have done the blogs about the baby mamas of Richmond. Well, I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about they got a show like right after Love and Hip Hop called Hit the Floor. And I saw this like every Sunday. Everybody who's black, they Sunday they got them Tyler Perry-esque plays. They come on like BET or TV One or Spire, I guess even Oprah Network. I'm not too sure about Oprah Network, but the quote unquote black centric and stuff like that. And I keep seeing these black characters of mothers who just do trifling stuff and overlook it. There was one last week where Robin Givens straight left her husband, changed her last name, changed the kid's last name, told the kids that their father was dead, and he wound up being a homeless man who thought his family had just disappeared, and they reconnected with him, and it was just, oh, you left out the house, or you left us, meaning he walked out. They got an argument. He walked out to cool off. She left with the kids. Um, the show hit the floor. This show is about a daughter who wants to be a cheerleader like her mama, who got the mother who got pregnant by one of the players, never told the player, just disappeared and brought, and now the daughter is grown and she just finds out, she and the basketball player just find out that that's her dad and he's her daughter. I mean that's her dad and she's his daughter. And he just you skip over that part like what the hell? And that's the problem, sisters. Like, do y'all understand that like when y'all watching these shows, they're basically in a way saying to the world, y'all are so trifling that this is what y'all do as a norm. Okay, like as a norm. Like, I got pregnant by another man. You need to let that go. Oh, I left your father and just lied and said he was dead. You need to let that go. Now, the sad part about it is this is just for that play and that TV show. But if you look at television, Scandal set up the same way. Like, I'm screwing the president in front of his wife. That's a minor detail. If you look at um, what is that show? All these hip hop shows and reality shows, housewife shows, all they triflingness, they just what are you talking about? That's it's just who it is, and that's detrimental because now a lot of y'all sisters are cool with the show, and what makes it worse is a lot of y'all co-sign these shows, just like Scandal's written by a black woman, just like the Love and Hip Hop stuff is executive produced and created by a black woman. It's the fact that just like Basketball Wives, they put Shawnee O'Neal as one of the faces of. You gotta understand that, yo, they're using you to make yourselves look bad and then putting another black person there. It's no different than hip hop. The only difference is I'm not seeing um, any contrary content. See, the thing about with guys, and you talk about hip hop, which is one form of music, which I could get into another occasion, but for every Lil Wayne, you got a J Electronica or a Common. For every, such for every somebody who's completely out there. Just because they don't get as much airplay as those other guys doesn't mean they're not out there. Y'all market is oversaturated with these hyper terrible women, and there's nobody on the contrary. So it makes it look like that's just who y'all are, and it's sad because it's like it doesn't matter from ghetto to supposedly refined. They all have the same mindset, and it's making it like all of them like that. All of you, all our women like that, and that's a problem. Because what happens now when you go out in the world? And like with the hit the floor thing that cracks me up. her character got pregnant by a white basketball player and raised the child, never asked for a dime. If that was a black basketball player, I just raised our son and our daughter just with no help, and I never told anybody, and I just ran away, and I let you bask in your $100 million. It, it's a subtle way of showing some kind of subconscious respect. Same thing in Scandal, subconscious respect. Same thing in, I think Tyler Perry got that damn show, Has or Have Nots, but I haven't seen. But like, it seems the same kind of premise, same kind of respect. And the sad part about it is, when it's in these situations, it's always a dark skinned woman. And I always say this about dark skinned women, which I love dark skinned women as far as attractiveness and all that. But I want y'all to understand that a lot of times, a lot of dark skinned women haven't noticed that a lot of times it's normal for a non-black man to be with a dark-skinned woman. And y'all think it's because black men don't like you because you dark-skinned. We want yellow bones or red bones. No. The same reason is for the same hit the floor show. Because that kid's walking around like, and they could be mixed, but they black. They look black, just like the president look black. Like, you could get pregnant by a white guy, and if you dark, the baby, people think the baby's black. So who gonna be the deadbeat father? That quote unquote non-black father, or people's assumptions? Another deadbeat black dad. It's cover. I mean, you don't see too many high yellow, light skin, passe blonde kind of black chicks with white guys. It's rare. Now I'm not gonna say it's rare. It's just, even for interracial dating, it's not the norm. Because the only times you get that is when somebody's really fair, really mixed, and when the guy says kids might come out white. Other than that, not gonna happen. Y'all need to take that in consideration. Just, because right now, y'all image is looking bad. Seriously.